What's up, world? It's your boy TNT back at it one more again with Try Nitro Reacts, and we're gonna be watching 11 scary videos that feel wrong to watch by Sir Spooks. It's finna get real spooky around here. Let's get into it. Yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks and today we'll take a look at 11 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's begin. TikTok user Music Lover posted this video in June 2025, and according to the description, the footage wasn't even recorded by them. Instead, it was sent to them by their dad, who says it was filmed by caretakers working at the uploader's uncle's shared home. That alone adds a layer of unease. This isn't someone actively filming for social media. It's footage passed along because it genuinely disturbed the people who witnessed it. The uploader explains that their dad believes the video shows the spirit of their grandpa, possibly haunting their uncle. But Music Lover doesn't fully agree. They say whatever's happening in the clip feels far too violent to be him. Let's take a look.
Oh no, time to go. I quit. Oh, yep, I'm definitely quitting. Y'all can keep it. Oh no! It's peeling pictures off the wall. Oh no, that can't be no spirit trying to contact a relative. That's something malevolent. Did I say that right?
Throughout the footage, multiple strange things happen inside the house before the video abruptly ends. Objects move, the atmosphere feels chaotic, and there's a sense that whatever's present isn't just trying to be seen, it's acting out. In the description, Music Lover says that after watching this, they genuinely don't know what to think anymore, describing themselves as completely flabbergasted by the whole situation. So what do you think? Could this really be a deceased family member trying to make contact? Or does the aggressive nature of what we're seeing suggest something else entirely? We may never know for sure, but let me know your theories in the comments. This video was uploaded to YouTube back in December of 2011 by a man named Luther McGill Jr. He explains that he was on his phone using the iChat app, just messing around with some settings when he suddenly heard a strange noise coming from behind him. Now it is worth pointing out that it's a little convenient that he just happened to be filming himself when all of this went down. Most people don't record themselves tweaking phone settings.
Oh, I saw a shadow go across
the timing is what makes this clip so strange. Take a look.
also offers gift certificates for the camera in your life. Save up to 20%.
Oh no. What the hell? Oh shit. He paused for a minute. He like, I know you fucking lying. A bag of chips? Maybe the ghost is trying to keep him on his diet. It found some junk food in his his pantry. It was like, you know you're not supposed to have this, and threw that shit. You're gonna lose weight one or another. One way or another, you're gonna lose weight.
At around the 20-second mark, you can see one of the kitchen cabinets behind Luther slowly open all by itself. A second later, something suddenly flies out of the cabinet and crashes to the floor,
It
causing
goes into
Luther to
a
whip his
whole
head
nother
around in
room. It didn't just go
confusion.
across.
He stands up to investigate, clearly startled, but the only thing he finds is the object lying on the ground. There's no sign of anyone else in the room, and nothing obvious that explains how it happened. And because this video dates all the way back to 2011, there were never any real updates or explanations afterward. The clip just exists on its own, leaving people to argue about what really happened. So what do you think? A perfectly timed setup, or something unseen rummaging
Nah,
through
if he was gonna
rootless
set up
cabinets?
something, it would have been more
And
elaborate
if it
than
was a
that.
ghost, maybe it was just checking to see if he had any snacks worth stealing.
I
Let me
seen
know your
this.
theories in the comments. A YouTuber known as Terra Latente posted this video back in March of 2022, and it shows him wandering through what appears to be a hospital late at night and completely alone. Empty hospital hallways are unsettling enough on their own, especially after dark. The uploader moves through different rooms and corridors, seemingly searching for something. For the first part of the video, it feels like nothing's going to happen, and then, in the blink of an eye, it does.
Okay, what this finna be? Oh, come on with the music now, Spooks.
At around 1:14, if you look closely, you can make out what looks like a
Oh,
small,
shit!
ghostly child
I did
standing
not
in a
see that.
doorway. Because the camera pans so quickly, it doesn't seem like the uploader even noticed it at the time.
They couldn't have, 'cause they would
If
have
you slow
hauled
the
ass.
footage down significantly, the figure could be explained as a visual illusion, motion blur, shadows, or the camera catching something mid-pan that briefly forms a human shape. At normal speed though, it's hard not to see what looks like a child standing there.
Yeah.
And considering the location, it's easy to see why people jump to darker conclusions.
Yeah.
Hospitals are places tied to loss and tragedy, so the idea of a child's spirit appearing, even for a split
It's not
second,
far-fetched.
hits especially hard. So what do you think this was? A trick of the camera, or something genuinely unsettling caught at the worst possible moment?
I
Let me know
think they
your
caught
thoughts in
some
the
because you
comments.
could see it make a slight movement too. That wasn't pareidolia.
A man named Antonio Petrone posted this video to his TikTok account, and it shows him quietly moving through his house late at night, seemingly after hearing something that startled him. As he cautiously walks through the hallway, staying unusually quiet, he turns a corner, and that's where things get genuinely unsettling.
Uh-oh.
Claudia,
Oh!
Claudia, er stai? Claudia, er stai?
Out of nowhere, a children's scooter that was clearly standing completely still suddenly begins to move on its own. It rolls through the hallway and even turns the corner, like someone's guiding it. But when Antonio follows and turns the corner himself, the scooter is just sitting there again, motionless, almost like it never moved at all.
Right.
The video is short and doesn't offer much context, which honestly makes it creepier. There's no build-up, no explanation, just a child's toy going from perfectly still to moving with purpose, then stopping the second it's approached. If this was staged, it would have required someone hidden out of view to pull it with some string and to then
And
quickly
you don't
hide.
see that.
But if Antonio was truly alone, then watching a stationary toy suddenly start moving through the house on its own is the kind of thing that sticks with you. And if you lean toward the paranormal explanation, there's something especially eerie about a child's toy being used when nobody's there.
Right.
Almost innocent on the surface, but deeply unsettling in practice. So what do you think? A setup we're not seeing, or something unseen taking a late night ride through the house? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Back in January 2011, a YouTuber known as Mr. Snowman uploaded a video where he explains he was home alone in the middle of the day, casually playing Fallout New Vegas. Nothing unusual, nothing creepy,
Fallout.
until he starts hearing strange noises coming from somewhere else in the house.
Oh, this throwback.
At first, he brushes it off, but the sounds keep happening. Eventually, he starts wondering out loud if it could be a ghost. So he grabs his camera and begins walking around the house, deciding to actually talk to whatever might be there. He asks if anyone's present. No response.
Bad mistake.
Then he asks a much worse question, whether it intends to hurt him. A second or two later, this happens.
Oh, shit.
Do you want to hurt me?
What the hell?
Okay, yeah, there's definitely something here.
A sudden, loud noise erupts nearby, instantly rattling him. He backs away, clearly shaken, and then notices something happening right in front of him.
Okay, yeah, there's definitely something in here. God damn, that came from Noah's room. What the?
Oh!
You see that? What the? Hey, why are you moving that paper?
Cause you
Why are you
asked the
moving the
questions. He's
newspaper?
finna show you he trying to hurt you.
What the? Shit!
Oh!
God damn it.
A newspaper lifts up by itself, and shortly after, a bedroom door slowly closes on its own. No one's near it. No explanation in sight. At this point, Snowman moves into another room, maybe thinking distance will help, but if anything, it just gets worse.
Oh.
What's so special about in here? I think it's in his room. What the?
Oh.
What the?
Oh!
God damn it!
Once again,
That was a
the
very
bedroom
real
door
reaction.
closes by itself, and this time a box is violently thrown to the floor, sending him into full panic. Could this be staged? Possibly. Objects could be pulled with strings, doors notched just out of frame. Early YouTube was full of experiments like this, but what makes the clip unsettling is the timing, especially the reaction immediately after he asks if it will hurt him. It feels like a direct response. If it isn't fake, then this crosses into classic poltergeist territory. Noises, objects moving, doors shutting, escalation once attention is given. To this day, there's never been a real explanation or follow-up. The video just sits there, another early YouTube mystery frozen in time. So what do you
That's
think?
crazy.
An old school hoax, or something answering him back when it shouldn't have? And maybe think twice next time you're home alone, gaming, and decide to ask the house a question.
Right. Number 6.
This next one's short and sweet. The video was uploaded to TikTok by a user known as WTFJBL, and according to the post, it was sent to them by a night shift nurse working at this
Knew
hospital.
it was another hospital.
The footage shows the nurse slowly panning the camera around the dark, empty hospital late at night.
I
She
wouldn't
appears to be
in there.
completely alone, moving through dim hallways where everything already feels unsettling. And then, this happens.
And it's music.
This isn't one of those blink and you miss it moments. The figure is pretty obvious.
Oh, I
You can
didn't fucking
clearly
see that.
what looks like a human-shaped presence standing in the hallway. What makes it interesting though is what happens next. The nurse pans the camera away, then pans back again,
And it's
the
gone.
figure is completely gone. No movement, no transition, just there 1 second and absent the next. That sudden disappearance does give the clip a bit of a hoax vibe, especially since the timing feels almost too clean.
Yeah.
If someone stepped out of frame,
And no
or the
reaction
moment
to
was
it.
staged, this exact camera movement would make it easy to sell the effect. Still, hospitals at night are unsettling places on their own, and seeing a figure standing there, even briefly, is enough to get your heart racing, fake or not. So what do you think
Yep.
this was? A staged scare sent in for attention, or something that didn't stick around long enough to be explained?
Could be
And if
staged.
you've ever worked night shifts in a hospital, I'd love to hear if you've seen
It could be staged because the person didn't have no kind of genuine reaction to it unless they just didn't see it while they was recording. But I find that highly unlikely because whatever she's filming with has a light on it, and it's shining light everywhere she turns the camera, so ain't no way in hell she didn't see that.
In anything similar. At the very start of this video posted by Ethan Ryder, you can tell something's seriously wrong. His breathing is shaky, his hands are trembling, and he sounds genuinely terrified, like he's bracing himself for whatever's on the other side of the door. When he finally opens
like
it,
that
the first thing standing there is an adorable cat. But that's not what Ethan's afraid of. The real problem is a little farther out.
The fuck?
And I look up to see this shit. What
the hell? This motherfucker just in all black.
I'm gonna go look over.
You gonna go look?
Hang on real quick. Y'all see it? Oh, y'all see that though?
And he walks off.
Is this disappearing?
And you gonna go towards it?
Nobody at all.
Where the fuck did he go?
What the? This shit is scary.
Out in the field, you can clearly see a dark, human-shaped figure standing completely still. It doesn't rush him, it doesn't wave or react, it just stands there watching him in silence.
Oh, it's super black.
The figure remains in place for around 15 to 20 seconds, long enough for the moment to really sink in, and then it slowly retreats out of view. After a moment, Ethan tries to pull himself together and does something I'm not sure most people would have the courage to do.
Right,
He
run
actually
towards
steps
it.
outside and walks toward the spot where the figure was standing just moments earlier. And when he gets there, there's nothing. No movement, no sign of anyone. The figure is completely gone, like it was never there to begin with.
You ain't checked
Could
the ground
this
for
have been
footprints.
staged? Of course, someone positioned at a distance, stepping away once the camera was rolling. But what makes the clip unsettling is how long the figure stays put and how calm it appears. There's no obvious panic, no sudden movement, just silent observation. And the fact this happens in broad daylight, out in the open, is what really messes with people. Shadow figures are usually associated with dark rooms and nighttime encounters, not open fields where you expect to feel safe.
Right.
So what do you think Ethan saw out there? A person messing with him from a distance, or something far stranger, watching from the fields in plain sight? Let me know your theories in the comments. Adrian Montenegro posted this video back in June of 2023, and at first glance, it looks completely harmless. It's just him and a few friends hanging out outside, at night, laughing and messing around on some swings. Nothing strange, nothing creepy, and then you notice it.
What the hell did they notice? Oh, something in the background. They're just sitting there watching them. That could just be a person being creepy. I wouldn't necessarily say that's paranormal. Yeah, that's just somebody weird watching their ass.
If you look closely into the background, you can see what appears to be a humanoid figure standing in the darkness. It doesn't just stand there either. It takes a few steps, and then, even worse, it crouches down, like it's trying to stay hidden or lower itself out of sight. That movement is what really changes the feel of this clip. It doesn't look like a trick of the light or a static shape. It looks intentional. What makes it even more unsettling is that nobody filming seems to notice any of this at the time.
Nope,
There's
because
no
their
reaction,
attention was on the girl.
no pause, no sudden fear, just normal laughter, completely unaware of what's happening behind them. Imagine watching this back later and realizing your fun night on the swings wasn't nearly as empty as it felt. That something was back there, moving, watching, and then crouching down like it didn't want to be seen. This could of course be a hoax, Someone could have been positioned in the distance and decided to mess with them, stepping forward and crouching once they knew the camera wasn't focused on them. But if it isn't staged, then the idea that a humanoid figure was close enough to move, crouch, and still go unnoticed in the moment is genuinely disturbing.
Right.
So what do you think this
If
was?
they wanted to do some harm
Someone
to him,
playing
it really
a
could
crude
have.
joke in the dark, or something far worse quietly observing from the shadows?
That could have been just a person being creepy.
This next clip from TikTok user The First Sinner is the kind of thing that
That's a
makes
hell
your
of a
stomach
name.
drop, especially if you've ever worked late shifts alone. The video shows the uploader during the closing hour at a swimming pool. At that point, they're supposed to be completely alone in the building, locking things up in an otherwise empty space. But they aren't alone.
Liminal spaces. What the fuck? Oh, hell no. And they keep peeking around.
Peeking out from a door frame in the distance, you can see a person watching the uploader. What immediately stands out is their eyes. They appear completely black, with no visible whites at all. The figure doesn't step fully into view, they just linger there, staring, before slowly retreating back out of sight a few seconds later. That
Hell
behavior
no.
alone is terrifying. It doesn't look like someone who wandered in by accident. It feels deliberate, like they're checking whether the uploader notices them. And those eyes raise another unsettling possibility. There's a well-known urban legend about black-eyed children, figures that appear human but with pitch-black eyes and deeply disturbing behavior, often showing up in places they shouldn't be. Whether you believe in that legend or not, it's hard not to think about it when you see something like this. Of course, it could still be a real person messing with the employee, someone lurking, hiding behind a door frame, stepping back once they realize they've been noticed. It could also be a hoax. Either way, paranormal or not, this is one of those clips where there's
still
no
creepy.
comforting explanation. Someone or something was there, watching. So what do you think this was? A disturbing human encounter? A setup for the camera? Or something straight out of an urban legend?
Number 2.
This next video shows a TikTok user inside the halls of an abandoned
Poop
prison,
stains.
and it's immediately clear this place has been left to decay. Thick layers of rust and grime coat the walls and bars, and the entire building feels heavy, like it's still holding on to everything that happened there. And almost right away, something deeply unsettling happens.
What the? That's some creepy ass shit. Hold on, no, I want to see this shit.
He said, "Hold on, I want to see this shit."
Ain't none of that.
Why are they making no noise?
I am.
One of the prison cell doors can be seen opening and closing over and over again on its own. It isn't subtle. It isn't a one-time movement. It's persistent, like something's deliberately interacting with the cell, replaying the same motion again and again. That's what makes this so disturbing. Prisons are places of routine, confinement, and repetition. Doors opening, doors closing, days blurring together. Watching that cell door move like this feels less like random activity and more like something reliving a pattern it was never allowed to escape. If there really is something paranormal here, it's easy to imagine a former inmate still tied to that cell. Someone who never left even after the prison itself was abandoned. Not raging, not violent, just stuck. So what do you think's happening in the cell? A spirit trapped in the same space it once suffered in, or something else entirely, still haunting the corridors long after everyone else moved on? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
My question is, why did they make no noise? You'd think a cell door would make some kind of noise.
This footage was posted by a woman named Jessica Duffy. who shared it to her TikTok account in May of 2021. And right from the start, it feels like this isn't the first strange thing that's happened in this house. At the beginning of the first clip, you can hear one of Jessica's kids casually saying, "I ain't scared of no ghosts." It almost sounds playful, like they're joking around. But whatever might be in that house doesn't seem to appreciate the trash talk.
He's finna show you. You ain't scared of what? You ain't scared of what? Oh.
Just seconds later,
Poor babies were crying. Oh, that is so fucking sad. They rewind that back though. That was funny as hell. Say, I ain't scared of no ghost. Oh, you ain't scared? I'm gonna show you. She threw that shit on the counter and said, fuck that. Poor babies. They are traumatized. I know I would have been
just seconds
at that
later,
age.
a door suddenly slams shut on its own, sending the kids into instant panic as they scream and scatter. It's a sharp, aggressive movement, not subtle at all, like something's making a point. Then Jessica uploads a second video, showing what starts out as a perfectly normal night inside the house, until it turns into pure nightmare fuel.
Ooh, and the dog noticed it. The fuck?
It sounds like Rosie did something. Or like someone's in the house.
Oh, it's fucking electrical sparks from the...
Out of nowhere, the lamp and fan short circuit, and you can see wires sparking and exploding inside the fixture. It's violent, sudden, and genuinely dangerous. Put together, the two clips feel like escalation. First, the door slam, then something going after the electricity itself. So what do you think's going on here? Is there something in Jessica's house reacting to the kids' bravado? Or is this just a very angry spirit making its presence impossible to ignore?
It's a lot of high
And if that is
energy
the
in
case,
there. It's
yeah,
making
this ghost might seriously need
flowers
some
move and
afterlife
everything.
anger management. And that was 11 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go over to Sir Spooks channel and subscribe to his channel and leave a like and comment on the video and tell him that your boy the real TNT sent you. But yeah, this was kind of alright. Like, it wasn't too scary. It was a couple of spooks and scares in there, but a lot of that wasn't really too damn scary. But anyway, if you like what you saw and if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you can get notified whenever I drop more reactions. And it's your boy TNT with Try Nitro Reacts, and I am out. Yeah.